Alright, so I'm just going to start making these videos. Couple things, the lighting's not right, so sorry about that. And that's just the way it goes, okay? So I promote something it's very frustrating for me to be passionate about something that is misrepresented so often. Um, I am a kind of a decentralization hacker, let's say. What I do is I take cryptocurrency, cheap cryptocurrency, not Bitcoin, not Ethereum, not the one you think is going to go to the moon, the ones that you call shit coins. Okay? And then I take these and I burn messages into them. And then I experiment with that, different ways to do it. Like I've been putting images into Digibyte lately. And I have this interface that I call Chisel. And I use Chisel to do that. Chisel is hosted on GitHub. It runs out of GitHub, which is a thing, right? You can do that. You don't even have to have a website. And of course, it's not quite finished. It's finished if you crack open the console and just type commands in, but everybody needs a GUI, and that's okay. So I'm using AI to kind of create a graphical interface for it. But the main point behind everything I do is that if you have some crypto, a tiny bit of crypto, that's a blockchain. And with this blockchain, you can do things that you never could do before. You can write messages and stuff into it. And this can give us new tools. Like, for example, in AI, right now everybody's AI experience is in these little, I call it panoptics, right? It's a little tiny prison that you're stuck in with the AI that you're talking to. So, with tools perhaps like LangChain, you could etch things into blockchain ledgers, right? You could, like your prompts or whatever. You can have permanent data, and AI can access this too, right? As long as it has the right key, it certainly would be able to read it. So that begins to give it like kind of a permanent memory. Or the same thing with people. You can etch like a URL or something into this thing, and nobody can take it out. Now, does it have a cool front end? No. But does it have a million possible cool front ends? Yes. Because if you can get to this ledger system, you can get to it. The problem is the frustration that I pointed out at the beginning, is this whole space is dominated with people that want to tell you that there's new products out there, and that you need these new products, right? That has to be the message. If they've made a product, then you should need it, which means you can't do stuff yourself without it, right? So they're not going to tell you that you can do the things that I'm trying to tell you about. And they have a lot of money, and their voices is louder. And, but I'll just keep at it. Anyway, I'm creeping up on 4 minutes, so thanks.